you know that people who meal prep are twice as likely to maintain a healthy weight compared to those who don't? A study in American Journal of Preventive Medicine found that adults who plan their meals ahead of time had better diet quality, more variety, and were 24 less likely to be overweight or obese. Add this, according to the USDA, the average American spends over $3,500 a year on takeout and restaurant food. That's nearly 5 meals eaten out every single week. And that's not including coffee runs or I'll just grab something quick moments. We tell ourselves it's for convenience, but the data tells us another story. People who eat most of their meals out consume more sodium, more sugar, more processed fat, and are at higher risk of insulin resistance and inflammation. Meanwhile, those who regularly prepare meals at home not only spend less money, they have lower body fat, more stable energy, and better mental health markers. So let's get one thing straight. Meal prepping isn't about being perfect or obsessively portioning food into plastic containers like we see on the gram. It's about taking back control of your time, your money, and your goals. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create a meal prep system that saves hours, keeps you consistent, and supports everything you're working for, from fat loss and muscle gain to better focus, better sleep, and better quality of life, not to mention a little extra money in the bank. If you want consistency in your health, you have to remove decision fatigue, and food is the first place to start. Every day, you make hundreds of micro decisions.
What to eat, when to eat, where to get it, how much to spend.
That's mental bandwidth that could be used on your work, your training, or your family. Instead, it's drained by indecision. Meal prepping eliminates that noise. It lets you shift from reactive eating to intentional fueling. You're not just saving time, you're creating better alignment between what you say you want and what you do daily. Because the truth is, your goals, whether that's fat loss, muscle gain, steady energy, mental clarity, or longevity, all come down to consistency. And consistency comes from structure, not motivation. When you eat balanced meals you prepared yourself, you regulate your blood sugar. That means fewer cravings, better hormone balance, deeper sleep, and sharper focus. And when you stop eating impulsively, you stop treating food like a stress response and start seeing it as a tool. Most people don't struggle because they lack willpower. They struggle because their system doesn't match their lifestyle. They overcomplicate it, trying to cook 7 unique dinners for 1 week, then wonder why they burn out by Wednesday. Or they skip planning altogether, relying on shakes, bars, and takeout just to get by. Then they're surprised when energy crashes, digestion stalls, or progress slows. It's not like they don't care. They do. It's that they're living reactively, making food choices from stress, not strategy. That was me for years. For a long time. Especially when I was vegetarian, I'd go all day on protein shakes and bars just to stay moving. By the time I got home, I was ravenous. I'd grab whatever was fastest. Sometimes I'd snack my way through making dinner, and other times I'd just skip it altogether. The end result was always the same. Quick calories, no micronutrients, wasted groceries, and zero consistency. I felt drained, foggy, and frustrated that I wasn't seeing the physical progress I was training for. The shift happened when I stopped winging it and built a repeatable meal prep system. I simplified it. I prepped once, I stopped relying on impulse, and started fueling with intention. Almost immediately, my energy stabilized, my grocery bill dropped, my recovery improved, and because my body was consistently fueled, I saw measurable progress in strength, muscle tone, and fat loss. Meal prep wasn't just convenience. It was the system that allowed me to live in alignment with my goals. Let's break this into clear, practical steps. Step 1, plan. You don't need 21 different meals a week. You need structure. Plan around 3 main categories: breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Dinner can flex depending on your schedule. Breakfast. Pick one go-to option for the week. This keeps mornings friction-free and gives you predictable energy. Some examples include things like chia pudding with almond milk, chia seeds, berries, collagen powder or protein powder, overnight oats with protein powder and fruit, egg bites or mini frittatas, protein pancakes, batch freeze them and reheat them, Greek yogurt bowls with hemp seeds and honey. Each option balances protein, fiber, and fat, which means better satiety and fewer cravings. For lunch, this is where the Buddha bowl comes in. This is my personal staple. Simple, flexible, and macro balanced. The formula is universal. It's protein, it's a carb, it's a fat, veggies, and some flavor. Chicken, quinoa, avocado, and roasted veggies with tahini dressing. Salmon, sweet potato, spinach, and pumpkin seeds with balsamic. Tofu, brown rice, cucumbers, and carrots with sesame ginger sauce. Mix and match, make it your own. You can batch prep the components and assemble fresh daily or build 2 to 3 days at a time. It's fast, nutrient dense, and it's never boring. Snacks bridge the gap between meals. They keep energy stable and prevent the 3 p.m. crash. Structure them like this. Protein, like a hard-boiled egg, turkey roll-ups, or Greek yogurt. Carb, fruit, rice cakes, or multigrain crackers. Fat, nuts, seeds, or nut butter. Produce, carrots and hummus, apple slices, cucumber spears. You can even portion them into little bento boxes or for grab-and-go convenience. Now for dinner is your flexible category. You can prep components or full meal preps depending on time. Things like pre-baked proteins for salads or wraps, pre-cut veggies for stir fries or sheet pan meals, slow cooker chili or pulled chicken for busy nights, one pan salmon and veggies when you have time to cook. The goal is simple: reduce the friction. You're not chasing variety, you're chasing consistency. Step 2, shop. This is where most people lose money and momentum. Follow these principles. Stick to your list. Impulse buys break the plan. Shop the perimeter. Real food lives there. Never shop hungry. You'll buy with emotion, not logic. If possible, order online or do pickup. It keeps you within budget and saves hours. Buy in bulk for non-perishables like rice, oats, frozen produce, and olive oil. Your list should fit 4 categories. Protein, chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, tofu, etc. Produce, spinach, peppers, berries, carrots, go down the list. Pantry, rice, beans, olive oil, spices, and prep items, containers, foil, storage bags, etc. Predictable, efficient, repeatable. And step 3, prep. The most efficient prep order looks like this. 1, roast your veggies and bake your proteins. Start the oven first because that's the longest process. Step 2, cook your carbs like rice, quinoa, potatoes while those bake. 3, prep your sauces and dressings like tahini vinaigrette or pesto. 4, prep your breakfast. Mix overnight oats, bake egg bites or protein yogurt bowls. 5, pre-cut veggies, assemble Buddha bowls and snacks. Portion them out now, not midweek. 6, finish with slow cooker or bulk items like chilies, soups, or shredded meats. All of this can be done in 90 minutes or less. And step 4, storage. Storage is what keeps food fresh and keeps you consistent. Use glass or stainless steel containers for freshness and safety. Keep proteins, grains, and veggies separate until ready to eat. Only add dressings or sauces right before serving. Fridge life typically is 3 to 4 days, so freeze anything you won't use by then. And pro tip, line produce containers with paper towel to absorb moisture. If you prefer warm meals, reheat with a splash of broth or olive oil to revive flavor. This system keeps food appetizing, not just available. So here's the full framework. 1, plan your anchors. 1 breakfast, 1 Buddha bowl base, prepped snacks, flexible dinner. 2, shop with intention. Stick to the list, stay out of the center aisles, and use online ordering to save time and money when needed. 3, prep efficiently. Follow the 6-step system. Roast, cook, mix, portion, assemble, store. Step 4, store smart. Keep everything fresh, separated, and easy to reheat. A sample week might look like this. For breakfast, it's a protein shake and a banana. For a snack, you've got a yogurt bowl with chia and berries. For lunch, you've got a Buddha bowl of chicken, quinoa, avocado, and roasted veggies. For a snack, you've got apple and peanut butter or a protein bar. And then for dinner, you've got a slow cooker meal or salad with the pre-prepped protein. Structure like this isn't restrictive, it's freeing. It eliminates chaos, reduces waste, and gives you back your time, energy, and consistency. Now let's address the common roadblocks. I can't eat the same thing twice. Then don't. Prep components, not full meals. Change the sauce, the seasoning, or the assembly. Chicken and quinoa can become Mexican bowls one day and Mediterranean the next. I don't have time. Then you need this the most. An hour or 2 on Sunday saves 5 to 7 hours across your week and removes the 3 p.m. panic of, what am I going to eat? I don't have money. The average takeout order costs between $15 and $25. A week of prepped meals costs less than 2 restaurant meals. Meal prep isn't expensive. Disorganization is. I don't know how to cook. You don't need to. If you can bake, boil, or roast, you can meal prep. Focus on the basics. 1 protein, 1 carb, 1 veggie. The skill builds with repetition. I hate leftovers. Then prep smaller batches more often, or prep components to assemble fresh. Warm it differently, season it differently, but stop using leftovers as the reason to stay stuck. Every excuse has a solution, and every solution starts with ownership. If you're ready to stop guessing, stop overspending, and start fueling your body with intention, download my meal prep action plan and strategy guide below. It walks you through this exact framework, plus it gives you a printable grocery list and meal prep checklist. Now I want to hear from you. What's one tip that's made meal prep easier for you? Or one obstacle that keeps you from starting? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone and I promise I respond. And if this helped, subscribe for more videos on movement, nutrition, and mindset, because consistency isn't about willpower, it's about systems. And this is how you build one that lasts.